Jordan is playing with tendinitis in the knees. He's been resting in terms of the practice the last couple of days. Our officials are Joe Crawford, Dick Bavetta, and Joe Forte. And I might mention that Charles Barkley lineup intact for 3 years now. Longer than any other team in the NBA. Horace Grant misses. Jordan follows. 2-0 Bulls.
Well, you see already a hustle basket for Michael.
The tone of this game could be set very early. Pippen to the hoop, gets the roll, 4-0 Bulls. They're tied. Maybe the poise and the lack of intensity. If they relax, perhaps they can help them play a better game. Pippen makes it 8-6.
Scottie Pippen is shooting the ball so well in the playoffs.
Outlets to Jordan. There's the offense that Pippen
open floor, something he does so well. But the interesting thing is, look here at the interior defense of Philadelphia. They basically get out of his way. Rick Mahorn gets out of his way. Armand Gilliam makes no attempt to block this. Look at this. He just sort of sticks a hand up. You can't give Scottie Pippen that kind of easy basket.
Back on top by 1. 7:42 to go first quarter. Inside to Jordan. Virtually uncontested. He finger rolls it in 15 feet. Rebound lost from Barkley. Controlled by Grant to Scottie Pippen against Mahorn. What a beautiful change of direction by Pippen. He got Barkley. He got Mahorn going left and then took it right down the lane.
Scottie Pippen now 3 driving baskets, 4 for 4.
Sixers back up by 1. 6:03 to go first quarter. Jordan, 19-footer. Jordan 3 out of 6 from the floor. He has 6-pointers. Hawkins shoots the air ball. Jordan right in his face. Pass ahead to Michael. Only Green to beat. No look to Horace Grant. 10 on the shot clock. Looking for Cartwright against Mahorn. Quickly into the lane. This Bulls team, as we mentioned in our open, has been barely challenged in the playoffs so far.
Guy scores on him and take it right back to it.
He does, gets the double team, however. They reverse it to Pippen. He'll go to the post. Look at that move. A little bit reminiscent, and I'm getting in high cotton here, of Dr. J. Throws up a 3-pointer. You see how effective he is from that range. Bulls by 1. Pippen hasn't missed. He is 7 out of 7 and uncontested.
Here's Scottie Pippen again. This looks like a Scottie Pippen highlight film. 360 to try to outscore Chicago here, and you're not going to do that in Chicago Stadium. I've alluded to that a couple times. Here's Pippen with a beautiful 180 reverse dunk.
And you talk about the Pippen in the quarter and 10 on the shot clock.
Pippen's going to post Andre Turner if he gets the double team.
Grant flashed in with nobody near him.
Now watch Charles Barkley, 34. He's double teamed. Here comes Horace Grant right by him in front of him for the easy dunk.
That's been the story of this series. B.J. Armstrong with a nice fake left.
Came over to meet Julius Erving on one of our games.
Cole got the offensive board, couldn't stick it back up. Purdue with a big jam.
And here he comes filling the lane. You see him just outrun Manute. And again, 2 guys back, and no one stops the big man from running through.
Pippen James over Manute Bol. He is 8 out of 8, has 16 points.
This is the first one. The left hand go right at Manute Bol.
Over Bol off the high glass. Grant steals the rebound.
Here he goes again.
Pippen finally is denied the basket, but he was fouled by Bol. They're on their feet at Chicago Stadium.
Going to try it again, this time with the right hand. Again, go right into his body. Beautiful job by Pippen attacking the basket, getting to the free throw line for 2 free throws. He's playing a sensational first half offensively. Doing a great job here for Chicago.
Stacey King blocked by Bol.
Now that's what Manute will give you right there.
Saved by Anderson, but then he throws it right into the hands of the Bulls.
And Scottie got away with a little walk.
And Pippen still hasn't missed from the floor.
Michael Jordan in the post against Hawkins. Remember, Hawkins has 2 fouls.
Anderson got there late. Jordan makes him pay.
The angle on his double team was not good. Ron Anderson. Watch Ron Anderson. Here he comes. And see the gap? You cannot do that with Michael. You've got to make him go around you. He is too good. He'll step right through you. A lot like Kevin McHale does.
The Sixers starters. Jordan, whirling dervish. Jordan now in double figures with 10.
Michael Jordan. This is a couple jump shots. Spinning drive. And Rick Mahorn just gets right out of his way again. And, you know, I keep harping on the floor, so the Bulls starters are back out on the floor now after a good production from their bench.
Pippen's first miss, and then he follows it up.
No block out. shot was taken. Here's Scottie Pippen taking the shot. You see Charles Barkley. The shot is taken. He turns. Scottie waltzes right around him and lays the ball up. I don't know how many uncontested layups.
10 on the shot clock. Jordan against Barkley. Barkley denies him the lane. Pippen hits the three. Next, he's going to sell popcorn.
Scottie Pippen better bottle tonight. May 14th, 1991. Scottie Pippen night in Chicago. Here's a three-pointer. 24 points now on the night.
Bulls hoping to advance and then lay in wait for the winner of the Detroit-Boston series. Jordan bumped before the shot. Counted on continuation, I believe. Looked like a long time after the whistle. Let's see if they count it. Picture of this Bulls team. Jordan can be out of sync. Bulls by 10. Down to a minute to go. Uncontested to the hoop goes Jordan. Here's Pippen, who just had a career first half. He hasn't cooled off any.
The game is still very much on the line.
That's Barkley's first field goal since the first quarter. Look at that pass to Grant. Michael Jordan from 8 feet away. And Michael has 15. 7-point Bulls lead. 9 minutes to go, third quarter. Jordan. 17 points.
Normally that jump doesn't go that quickly. It's not that easy.
Hersey Hawkins, he's got his mind in the hip pocket of Jordan with it in. Bulls by 11. Timeout, Philadelphia.
Davis as the point guard. John Paxson actually is playing as an off guard. Michael Jordan almost as a small forward. Pippen is on fire. Good rotation on that shot by Scottie Pippen. Much improved shooter.
Cartwright on the baseline, and Paxson, Jordan is posted. He is so quick to the hoop on what we called earlier his off night. Has 20 points.
The Sixers about winning.
He's got 12 rebounds tonight.
He likes to do that to get himself back in the
lead. From Robert Reed, almost a prayer, just barely draws iron.
That's from holding the basketball too long. You got to attack.
This is attack. Chicago had gone cold from the floor the last 5.5 minutes. That's the first field goal.
Michael weaving in and out of players. The little finger roll off the big hand drive. And great play by Michael Jordan. But again, when Charles Barkley holds the ball, the shot clock winds down.
Paxson buries the three. That was a big one.
Chicago scores here, and Michael makes a spectacular play. He might need a timeout.
There is the play. There is the time. Something offensively. Did it bring the crowd alive? And Jimmy Lynam might have to get the timeout. It did, and he did.
Well, I think you have to do that because this crowd feeds off Michael Jordan.
Looking for some picks down on the baseline. Pop out Michael Jordan. 5 to shoot. Blue right past Hawkins and gets the reverse. 30 for Michael.
Side shot again.
Gilliam in the tank. Spins past Pippen. And the foul.
That time Cartwright came over to double team. Rather than leaving Ricky Green, they brought Cartwright over, which left Gilliam now to follow the pass.
It was last tied at 8-8. Michael Jordan going to work inside. He's fouled. Will go to the line.
You know, we talked about him. Bob in the
Jordan has Chicago's last 6 points. Ricky Green can't control it. Jordan. Chicago's last 8 points. Bulls by 4. Timeout, Philadelphia.
Good shot to give them a 2-point win in Game 3.
Jordan with 34 points. Hard to the hoop. Bulls by 3.
See, Armand Gilliam.
Michael has the last 10 Chicago.
This is the foul I thought Armand Gilliam should have taken. Here goes Michael to the basket, and he just sort of ushers him in there.
Barkley to Green for the open jumper. No rebound. Jordan, 17. That's a playoff career high.
seconds to go. Bulls got a foul. The clock's going to wind out, and the game's going to be over.
Hawkins looked to the bench. Rebounds.
They now have the home court advantage, and we'll wait for the win.
He'll take the three. He doesn't get it. Jordan, 19 rebounds. And this game is over. The Sixers are eliminated. The Bulls advance to the Eastern Conference Championship Series, 100-95. Because this is no longer simply a Michael Jordan basketball team. As Phil Jackson told me just before the game, Scottie Pippen, the single difference in this Chicago team in the playoffs this year from last year is the fact that you can take the ball and create offense and dominate a game offensively enough to cause all kinds of problems. How did you feel when you were in that zone in the first half and were at one point 9 out of 9 from the floor?
Well, I felt real good. My rhythm was real down, real nice. I was able to drive to the basket and get the stuff, and you know, everything was real working for me real well. The guys were setting picks, and I mean, it opened up the game for us basically.
Here's a guy who coached you when you were first into the league, and we've seen a great deal of change in your game, improvement in your game, and maturity. Doug, what about the fact of the distance this young man's traveled?
Well, you know, I always felt Scottie Pippen was a big game player. I remember Game 5, I did not tell him he was going to start the game, the deciding game against Cleveland. In here, my second year coaching, Scottie was a rookie, he had 26 points in the final game. So the one difference I see, Scottie, is, you know, you're taking the ball to the basket with such authority, but you're confident shooting that outside jump shot. You see teams going to make a change and try to trap you to prevent you from getting that easy shot?
Well, yeah, definitely. You know, I felt like that was the weak point of my game going into this season was my jump shot. And I feel like once I get that open up for me, it will make a big difference for me.
You know, the one thing that you do so well, Scottie, there's so many things out there, but when you rebound the basketball and you can turn and push it out, you give your team such an advantage. Paxson can now run out and be a shooter. Michael can get out, and it creates all kinds of problems.
Well, yeah, I think that made us a major threat in this series because Barkley not able to hold me and guard me the full court. So it made a big difference with the court wide open, and I was able to create for myself and also for my teammates.
What about this rest now? You got Boston and Detroit probably in a 7-game series. You guys might not play for 7 or 8 days. How will that affect you guys?
Well, I hope it doesn't affect us, but I can see going into Game 1, our timing will be off. Hopefully, you know, we can get some practice in and stay together as a team and keep everybody healthy over these hard practice days. But I feel it's coming back and trying to get ourselves back on track.
Scottie, one final question. This is the question that always gets asked for the people who get there first. Detroit or Boston? You feel you have a better shot against one team or the other?
Well, I feel like we have a better shot against Boston. Not to be saying that they're a weak team, but they're a veteran team. But I think our guys are a lot younger, our legs are younger, and we can run them. Detroit is a team that's going to step their game up. I expect them to come back and win the series, though.
Scottie Pippen, offensive star, defensive star on the All-NBA second-team defense again this year. Congratulations to you and the Bulls in the Eastern Conference Championship Series.
Thanks a lot.
Congratulations, Scottie.
Scottie Pippen, who really lit it up in the first half of play. The Bulls advance.